Now I'm your host, Lambo Drew. You are now tuned in to another edition of the Leverage Show. Listen, hopefully everybody had an amazing weekend. Y'all got a chance to get out there, man. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. I know there's a lot of graduations going on. So definitely let me know, man, if somebody graduated, man, in your home, in your city or your family or whatever the case may be. I would definitely love to go on ahead and wish them a big congratulations because I know how that is, man. It's graduating time. There's people walking across the stage. I mean, it's a very joyous time for anybody who's getting ready to go to that next level. And we have a lot of people who are going to that next level, man, in many different forms and fashions. So whether that's in high school and they're graduating, going to college, whether that's in middle school, going to high school, whether that's in elementary, going to middle school, or whether that's in kindergarten, going to first grade. Shout out and everything, man, to each and every single one of the graduates of this year and excelling to another level. Big salute to y'all. Hats off to y'all. I'm telling y'all this right now. That is truly an amazing time, man, for all of us to get together and really be able to go ahead and level up on a whole nother level. That's what we're here about. That's what we're about. We're about being able to level up on a whole nother level and allow others to see us leveling up on a whole nother level. Man, dude, but I really, truly, man, thank y'all. I thank y'all because the YouTube, man, the YouTube family, man, when I started this thing, wow, it's coming up on 2 years now, man. I started this thing, man, 2 years, come on, this December. So we had about a year and a half in. And I remember and stuff like that, man, I had 4 subscribers, man. And y'all have just put it into overdrive for us. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all of getting this information out, getting this broadcast out, getting this content out. We've been helping change lives, and now we're up over 18,000 strong. Thanks to y'all, over 18,000 plus strong, and we're marching stronger than ever. I really want to thank each and every single one of y'all out there because y'all don't know what this broadcast and everything, man, does for me. It's almost like therapeutic for me. And so when I get a chance to be able to go ahead and bring some of the dopest guests, man, right here to the show, it's a blessing and it's a testimony for what we have actually been. And a lot of people have been, spectating from the sideline, trying to figure out, let me see what the Leverage Show is about. Let me see what it's going to do. Thank y'all from transitioning from Facebook to YouTube, where YouTube has been cutting your boys some checks. And shout out and everything, man, to YouTube for that, of allowing us to be able to go ahead and get to the next level. And not just that, I got a chance to really meet some awesome YouTubers because of this next level. And it's really, man, been really blessing me, hands down. I'm not lying to you right now. When I sit there and I think about it, and I said, people always ask, man, Drew, did you see it? Did you see, yourself, the success? You see all of this stuff happen, man, and transitioning and everything, man, from the transit career, man, which I had known for like 20 years from, out east, man, at, Ohio, and then also going to the Twin Cities and retiring. I just enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I had a great time being able to do it. And I told people, yeah, I seen it. I seen it hands down. I seen it from a distance. I seen it from afar. You have to see yourself doing something until you find yourself into a place where, you know what, I love doing it. I don't care if some of y'all are working a job right now. You're working at 9 to 5. Stick that 9 to 5 out. Don't go ahead and beat yourself down because you have to work and you seeing somebody else look like they're flowing in their gift or they're flowing in their craft or whatever. Man, enjoy your 9 to 5 because some of the dopest people you're going to ever meet is on your 9 to 5. And you're going to be able to go ahead, man, and joke and laugh and clown and do everything else. And then take that momentum and allow that to be able to pivot when you actually do get your business, when you do get the brand, when you do get everything started up that you desire to do. You have to be able to pivot. So enjoy that time until then. I tell you, I had some of the dopest people, man, from local 208 that was back in Ohio. And then also, man, the local 1005, man, that was actually in Minneapolis. I got a chance to really go ahead and connect and network with some major people, thousands of people, man, that will be friends for life, man, for me. So again, do not give up no matter where you're at. No matter what situation, where you're at, you're probably like, man, Lambo, look, it's not coming together. This is not working out. That's not working out. Listen, enjoy the ride. It may not always be easy. It may not always feel right. You may have to definitely go ahead and stretch more dollars. Do you actually see dollars in the bank? I get it. I told y'all I've been there. Making life decisions in the grocery store. Do I go ahead and buy food for the family? Or do I go ahead and purchase gas so I can go ahead and get back and forward so I can still provide for my family? You have to be into that zone of knowing that you have something greater coming ahead of you. And you just have to just wait your turn. But when your turn does come, stay ready so you don't have to go get ready. Some of y'all, man, are trying to just kind of lag it out and, you're really bumming yourself out and you're speaking words and you're saying things out of your mouth and you're saying like, oh, man, I hate this job. I hate where I'm at. I'm hating it. No. You have to flip that. You have to say, man, I love what I'm at. I love what I'm doing. For some of y'all, this is providing for your families. For some of y'all, this is providing for yourself. For some of y'all, this is providing for the vision that will actually take you further in life, that will allow you to excel at the next level where you truly desire to be at. But it takes time. It takes a little bit of effort. It takes a little bit of discipline. It takes a little bit of consistency of staying focused out there and allowing yourself to know that, hey, I'm on the right path. I just need to continue down this path so I can make some of those better moves and live the lifestyle that you always dreamed to live and that you desire to live and that you know you're called to live. So again, don't give up in everything, man, of where you're at right now. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the process. I'm telling you this right now. Listen, let's jump in these comments real quick. I want to see, man, y'all been lighting these comments up. Shout out and everything, man, to the Leverage Show family. I truly thank each and every single one of y'all. LA Law is in the building. I see you in there. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope all is well. Yes, LA Law, thank you. Number one spot, baby. I see you on here. All is well. We are definitely live and doing what we do best, man, right here on the Leverage Show, educating the people, motivating the people, and most of all, uplifting and empowering and taking them to the next level. So thank you, LA Law, for what you always do each and every single week to the broadcast. We're here for it. You know what time it is. Hi, Sidro, I see you, man. It's in the building. Hello, Lambo family, man. Good to see you, Issa, man. Issa is definitely always in the building. Shout out to Issa, man, making some really big power moves, man, and me getting the chance to be able to get the tail end of that, man, and seeing some great things that's getting ready to happen and spark up in his life. So shout out to Issa. Carry on, good soldier. I see you out there in Utah, cutting all the way up. LA Law says, man, hi, Issa. Good to see you, man. Showing love to Issa. Issa showing love to back. Hey, LA Law, how are you? Happy Tuesday. You know what time it is. And LA Law says, hey, I'm doing great. How about you? Showing love. Issa says, man, I'm doing great and ready for another Super Tuesday. Hey, let's go get it. Let's go get it. This is what it's about. Yes, let's go, LA Law. LA Law is like on it. Like she's like, the button is there and I'm pressing it and it's on it. Let's go get it. And Issa is right back co-signing with the big let's go. Shout out to Issa, man, doing this thing, man. LA Law and Issa, man, I love that combination, man. Y'all are definitely, man, feeding some great interaction, as you guys see, literally showing love. That's the way the Leverage Show family should show love when you come on the Leverage Show family show, man. My baby is in the building. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Showing love with the hearts, man. Thank you. And listen, I really want to give a shout out, a special shout out to my wife right now. You know, my wife endures so much, man. And a lot of people, man, who don't know this, they don't need to know this, but I will say this. My wife endures so much and everything, man, for both me and the kids, and to be able to balance the lifestyle. And I'm thankful for her. You know, honestly, each and every single day, I thank God for her, man. And, you know, when I say this, I really mean this. It's not nothing I'm just saying because it's in front of this broadcast, man. It takes a special woman to be a bride for Lambo Drew. And not only that, she is that special woman in my life. I ain't got to look to the left, look to the right to go find and see who other woman is out there to see if there's another special woman and all this other stuff. No, that has been and always will be the special woman who holds the glue of the Lambo house, the Johnson family, and everything together. Shout out and everything, man, to a wonderful woman of God, man, who's a wonderful wife, who's definitely, man, been holding things together for literally, man, all these years that we've been together. And I'm so honored and blessed to have her into my life as my wife, but also my helpmate, which is truly a blessing. Thank you, baby, for all you do. Love you much, baby. LA Law is in the building. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. Good to see you, showing love and everything, man. Right back and everything, man, to LA Law. You already know, man, what time it is, man. Good to see you too, LA Law, showing love. My guy, Big Timmy Fowler's in the building. I see you, Big Tim. What's up, Drew Bear? You already know, man. Just speaking of my Minneapolis crew, man, I love, miss each and every single one of y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Tell everybody, man, I said hello, man, back in the Twin Cities in the Soda Pop. Showing love, man. Froze in the building, man. Hi, with the hand purple blue piece, man. Showing love. Good to see you, Fro, in the building, man. Thank you for all you do. LA Law showing love to Fro, man. Come on now. Make it do what it do, man. Good to see you too, Fro. LA Law says, man, good to see you too. Well, Fro says good to see you too to LA Law. Audrey Truesdale is in the building. I see you, Lambo. What up, brother, man? Listen, it's your world, man. Carolina's own, man. Thank you, dude, for just blessing us, man, with so much, man. And just blessing us, man, as being a friend to the Leverage Show, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now. It's such a good thing to see Audrey when he just blessed us, man. Well, it was over a week ago, man. He came on the show and really went on here, man, and laid some serious game down of structuring those businesses and get those businesses to the right way where they need to be at so you can pivot and make a move. Shout out and everything, man, for people like Audrey who has really led the way and who has really went on here, man, and showed so much, of leadership, man, for what he's doing. And not just that, man, the master classes that he's into. Y'all ain't signed up. Y'all got to tap in. Y'all better tap in, man, because he's definitely doing a lot to help change the culture. And welcoming and everything, man, that newborn baby from him and his wife and stuff like that. So definitely ecstatic about that, man. Audrey, man, keep doing what you're doing, Carolina's own, man. Thank you, man, for everything. Even at the beginning when I was trying to tell you, hey, man, look, thinking about going on ahead and doing this. And you said, man, look, Lambo, go ahead, go do it. You're going to do real good at it and everything, man. And I look back at it now, man, over 18,000 strong because of you guys, man, out here on the Leverage Show, man. It's not about having chance, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Shout out and everything, man, to you, Audrey, for going on ahead and leading the way. I told you, bro, I was up watching your shows, man, in the bed. And I was binge watching when I first seen you and stuff like that. And it's truly a blessing, man, because I watch you and everything. Changed a lot of people's lives and didn't do it and everything, man. He either did it for free, he was doing the leverage calls, man. He had leverage calls. Audrey had leverage calls that you can go ahead and text the number and then he'll give you a strategy call. He will set you up, taking his own time, man, free of charge, not doing anything else, but man, showing free of charge, man, and really going on ahead and doing some things up, man. I truly thank you, man, for that, Audrey. Carolina's own. Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to the channel. Carolina's own with 2 N's at the end. All right, my guy. Larry the Lion in the building. Hello, all. Shout out to you, Larry the Lion. Man, you already know, man. Dude, it was good, definitely, man, hearing your voice today, man. Shout out to, man, all that you're doing. Shout out and everything, man, how y'all are definitely representing that D.C. area, man, down to the fullest, that whole DMV area, and putting on for the city, man. Thank y'all, man, for really doing your thing, man. Larry, you got to let me know something, man. I really got to know this. I really got to know this. I really got to know this, man. Did you put an extra gloss on the 911 today? Shout out to you. You got to love that retired life. Money's in the building. Shout out to you, Money, with the big hello. I see you with the green hearts. You already know what time it is, man. Hi, Larry. Hi, Money. Good to see you, man. LA Law showing love to y'all. I love this. This is what the family does. Larry showing love right back to LA Law. Hello, LA Law. This is what I'm talking about. LA Law knows, man. Truly appreciate it. Truly love right here, man, on the Leverage Show. You know what time it is, man. Thank you for that, man. That really means a lot. LA Law says, look, I appreciate it. Showing love right back on the broadcast, man. This is what time it is. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I literally got to go ahead and put my hands up. I got to put my hands up about this. DD's Chicken and Cat Shack. My guy, Dave and Crystal. I know I'm going to get into the show, y'all, but I got to talk about this. My guy, Dave and Crystal, you know, there's some genuine people, man, in life that you run across. And as busy as I am, I don't care, man. You get a chance to cross people's path. And it doesn't matter what your schedule looks like. When you can actually fit some great people in, you get the time, and God connects y'all, it's just a blessing. I've watched how the short time from the trip from California going out, meeting Dave for the first time, and then get introduced to his wonderful bride, Crystal, and then get introduced to all of their kids, except for the youngest one, the gymnast. I haven't met the gymnast yet. And Corey, Zach, and is it Zoe? I may have forgot Zoe. I think I want to know. Is that the girl's name? Did I forget it? If I forget it, please go ahead and make sure y'all correct me on that. But we got a chance to really meet the family. And I can say this, when you actually have the best intent of moving the family forward and the family moving forward as a unit, I don't think I have ever seen a family in this stage of my life that said, not just me and my wife, we're taking all the kids with us. They're going along the journey. We're setting them up for the journey. And listen. Let's not go ahead, man, to be real. I mean, Dave and Chris, for those who know, man, they're Black and they got a chicken shack out there, man, in Pasadena and out there in California in that area, it's Long Beach and all this area. And they've been servicing so many people. But when I sit back up in there, Zaria, shout out to Zaria, that's it, Zaria. My bad, I thought it was Zoe, but it's Zaria. I was close. Give Zaria my love. I remember and everything, man, telling him, I say, hey, man, listen, you and Chris, y'all gonna really do some great things, man. Y'all really want some vision. Y'all stay connected to people who really doing stuff. They took one investment play. And not only did it themselves, they put the whole family in for the kids themselves too. Each kid had their own individual investment pot where they'll be gaining every single month off of that. And man, you don't meet too many people, man, like that who automatically want the whole family to participate in win. But when you see a family like that, who's not only gaining dividends and money off of this every single month, but their kids have their own pots, each one of them. They just didn't do one pot for the kids and that was it. No, they single-handedly be putting it in for each one of the kids and gave them their own pot. I can do no more than commend that type of leadership in the McClendon household. You know, I speak very high about, handling the wealth that God has given you and handling and everything, man, the stewardship that God has given you, man, with your resources. And to be able to see it in display very fast. Wasn't nothing that's dragged out for them. They say, Lambo, you tell us make a move, we're making a move. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to roll. And they did it. And I'm more than ecstatic to see where their actual journey ends up within just maybe 5-6 months or even next year from now. And to see, man, the vision and some of the things that they share with me that they would actually desire to do. They actually, not just that, I got them working with some of my team members. Like I put them in places with some of my team members. They not only said it, they backed it up with their money and decided that, hey, we're going to contract with them and started working with them. And I'm just laughing because people don't know this, but I will say this. When you see someone who literally is new to the Leverage Show and the family just flows right in and fits right in like a glove, that's a blessing beyond words. And I truly desire for more families and more people to continue to keep doing that and have the heart, have that unwillingness to say, you know what, we're definitely going to make a move because we want to see the best for our family, especially, man, if God is leading us in this direction. Shout out to the McClendon household. David and Crystal, y'all are just two gems. Y'all are two people, man, who I know God is truly, definitely blessing, not just with your business, but in every aspect of life, because you are literally putting others in place so that they can go on ahead and have a piece of what God and everything has blessed y'all with. I thank y'all. Keep setting that standard, man. Let more families be just like y'all, man, who wants to set the family for their kids when they look in the kids' eyes. And today, each one of y'all, I want to challenge y'all, if y'all looking in your kids' eyes, and all you can say is, you know what, I want better for you, but I won't do anything to sacrifice better for you. I think we need to have a reevaluation and say, you know what, no, I want better for you by any means necessary. And go do it. Go put it together. It may not all come together. It may not all come at one time. Some of y'all may not be the financial place to do it, but what you can do is use your time, use your effort, use your resources, use the connections, man, that has been placed around you to be able to go on ahead and set things up so that they can actually have a more easier lifestyle. We talk about so many things on this broadcast. We talked about the Rockefeller play and being able to get that IUL, that insurance policy, funding that insurance policy, allowing the multiplier to go ahead and multiply money for you in that insurance policy, pulling the cash out of that policy. For those who know, we talked about it. And they're going to let you have it without a credit check or anything else. Take that cash, pull it out of the policy. It's still making money off of the APR set as if you didn't pull it out of there. And then when you get a chance, you can put it back in. Do you know how big that play is for that self bank and you being the bank yourself? You taking that insurance policy and allowing that insurance policy to actually go ahead and fund some of your dreams and some of your vision. You know how big that is? We've had some of the best on there. We had Pastor Rashawn Bay came on here. Shout out to my guy, Jay Ford, for bringing his brother on here. We had Rondy Lambeth, the Rondy Lambeth, come on here. Run that play to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check these videos out who talked about this play. I had my sister, Leslie, come on here. Shout out to you, Leslie, for coming out here, man, and really running that play and showing y'all how to actually do these things. I put y'all in position because I want to see y'all win. I don't want to see y'all stuck behind the 8 ball. I want to see y'all out in front of this thing and moving forward in life. So when I see people, man, like David and Crystal and the McClendon family running the play, I salute them, man, with the highest salute, because that's truly a blessing of y'all not only just thinking it, seeing it, but taking action behind it. And this whole thing of the Leverage Show is to take action behind it. Not just be hearers of the word, but be doers of it. It's scripture right there for some people who don't know. Be doers of the word. Be doers of what we say out here, because we're giving y'all a lot of great game that will actually help change y'all life and change y'all lineage behind y'all. Thank you again. Truly, truly, truly a blessing, man, beyond words. Oh, LA Law said, hi, Diddy's good to see you, man, showing love. That's what I'm talking about. LA Law be on it, man. Money says, man, hi, LA Law, showing love. My cousin Reginald Thomas is in the building. My cousin Renata is top tier. Love your cuz. Yes, she is. She's top tier. That's top shelf right there, baby. Actually, that's beyond the top shelf. You know, that's that case. People don't know who don't know this. But there's a case, right? When you get the mid-level, first of all, you get shelf. You get mid-level, then you get top shelf. Then you get the case. A lot of people don't know about the case of the seller. We're going to talk about the case of the seller. When you get the case brought out, you already know that's creme de la creme. In other words, they getting ready to bring you something that's going to hit you in the pocketbooks. You understand? It's a value, it's a quality, it's a whole different level and everything than the stuff that you actually see in between the lower shelf all the way up to the top shelf. But when you get to that case, you already know and stuff like that. Yeah, we get ready to drop a mortgage payment on this thing. We get ready to drop a 9/11 payment on this thing, man. Shout out to Larry. You know I'm going to pick with him out here, man. We're getting ready to drop a Lamborghini payment on this thing for just one of these things. So listen, cuz she definitely is top tier, man. Truly, truly, truly thankful, man, for her, what she has been in my life, what she has been in the kids' life, and her being a cornerstone and everything, man, of this family and blessing us beyond words, and she becoming a blessing to y'all. So thank you for that, cuz. She definitely is. Thank you, baby. Hey, you already know, baby. Thank you. 5-pin rule is in effect. Thank you, Nook. You already know, man. We own it. We own it. Let's make it happen, baby. Hi, Facebook fam. LA Law. Telling the Facebook fam hello. Didi, you already know, man. They're already showing love right back to LA Law. Larry said the big yup. When I asked him about did he put an extra coating on that 9/11 today? He said, yes, sir. He did a big yup, man. Look, make sure and everything, man, you keep them rims and everything, man, on point, man. I know how you roll, man. Larry and T, we love them, man. We truly, that's another couple, man, that we just desire and thank God for each and every single day, man. And they're going to continue to keep lighting it up, man, out there in that DC area, man. Shout out to the whole family of the Keith family, too, as well. Didi, man, y'all showing love. Thank you for the love. That's a lot of love. Prayer hands, man, back to you. You already know what time it is, man. We just want to show love, man. My baby says, thank you, Reggie. Love you, cuz. Showing love right back to cuz. That's what time it is. Listen, I really, it was overwhelmed from the response last Thursday. Literally, I had 1 hour. I had less than an hour. And I did that show within 1 hour. To the response of people commenting, sending messages and emails was just amazing, because I dropped a lot of game on Money Talks with me last Thursday night. We're gonna pick right up from that. This is called credit card stacking. Like, we're literally I'm getting ready to drop some serious game to y'all. Y'all really tonight. Y'all need to take some notes. It's gonna go quick. It's gonna go fast. I don't see blue sky in the notes just yet. So, and my baby, I don't know if my baby or whatever, who can copy, or LA Law, or one of y'all can copy. So we're gonna try to go quick. It's gonna be a lot of stuff when it comes to this type of play and running this play, okay? Because this play right here, when it comes to credit card stacking, is the stacking where you can actually allow yourself to have the most amount of money very fast, and have accessible to this capital very fast, so you can pivot and start maneuvering into some of the things that you desire to do. And they're out there. There are plays that are out there. I mean, this is only going to be a snippet of all of the information that I can give to you that'll blow your mind. And it's going to be a lot. I'm trying to tell you this right now. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to try, if I can, see what I can possibly do to try to lessen this blow. Again, y'all going to have to keep up with me, because it's going to be a lot. Listen, this only works if your credit is in A1 shape. No negatives. If there's negative information that is on your credit profile, this is not going to work for you. I'm tell you this right now. If you literally have negatives on your credit profile, you're dealing with collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, late payments, repos, medical bills, so on and so on. If you find yourself in that category, or your balances is too high, what you call high balances, and it's tank your credit score, this does not work for you. This does not. This is not pertaining to you. But if you know that there's a couple of things you can do to adjust to once your credit actually gets to that point, like, oh man, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I pulled my credit portal, I looked at my score, whatever, and I seen that my score and everything, man, looked like this, but I looked at the health of the file. Health of the file is so important. Credit is just not based off of a score. It's based off of the health of the file. Okay, so in other words, this is a prime example. They got what they call real or synthetic. It's just like what you ladies actually go through when y'all go to that weave store. Straight up. When y'all go to that weave store, you either got real human hair or you got that synthetic stuff. In other words, that stuff that's going to cause y'all to be itching out there. And y'all ladies know who out there who I'm talking about. It is what it is. It's called what it's called. A real file means that you actually have your own credit card that you went on ahead and filled out online and then sent off the information and is now reporting your credit that they extended a line to you of credit on there. That's real. That's a real primary, right? Or you got that car loan and you signed for it and it has your wet signature on it. That's your real primary. That means that's a real file. That's even if it's student loans, that's a real file. Those are your student loans. You didn't get the student loans and your kids' names and everything else. That's your real credit. Even if you got a bank loan and you signed a bank loan and it's a wet signature, or even if you got it online and it's matched up with your credit profile, that is your real primary credit. That's what we want to focus on. Synthetic credit, you know what this is? It's called enhancers. Synthetic credits are what they call authorized user. And an authorized user is no more than you piggybacking off of someone else's credit to be able to take the history of their credit. Once they add you as an authorized user, it gets reported to your credit, but you literally are labeled on there on your credit profile, authorized user. That is a synthetic file. If you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different credit cards that are like that, then guess what? That is a synthetic file. Banks don't look at the synthetic file to give big loans. So what you have to do is you have to mix and match your personal credit to be able to go get a primary credit line so that it strengthens your file when the underwriters are going to pull your file to say, oh, no, they actually qualify for this with a wet signature. In other words, in their name. They apply for this in their name, not in somebody else's name, not your cousin's name, not your brother's name, not your mother's name, not your neighbor's name, not your best friend's name, in their name. That is what the banks reward you off of. Now, the 3 major pillars the banks reward you off of when you actually have a real file, right? Credit cards, they reward you off of the basis of, are you taking these credit cards and keeping these balances down low? Low, what I mean is under 30%. Each card must be under 30%. Great credit lives between 1 to 10%. I tell everybody 1 to 7%. Never pay a credit card down to 0. And you're going to hear a lot of people say that. I pay my balances down to 0. Well, you're not getting the right credit, or the banks or the creditors are not rewarding you with points. They reward you with points just when you keep a little small margin on there. They start moving your score up. And a lot of people don't know this is how the algorithm of credit works. So I got a lot of people, man, who have been stuck at like a 670. And they don't understand why they're stuck at that 670. And they just like, Lambo, I don't know why I'm stuck at a 670. I've been trying. I paid all my balances all the way off. Really? You paid your balances off and you're stuck at a 670. There's 2 things and everything that's hindering you. The age of the credit that you actually went on ahead and filled out to extend, or the balance play of that credit that you actually have. Well, it's got a 0. No, bring it to a 1, 3, 5, 7. You have to manipulate the system back and forth each month, which allows the system to reward you with points. And then it start moving your point balances higher, higher, and higher. And now you're starting to see a jump because you went from a 1% reported on May. You went to a 3% reported in June. You went to a 7% reported in July. Then you brought it all the way back down to 2% in August, and then up to a 4%, in September, and then back down to a 1% by October. What that does is it literally takes the algorithm and they reward you. You're under that 10%. You're under that 30%. And you're at that point where you can officially go on ahead and allow the bureaus and the computers to start working for you rather than working against you. This is the biggest hidden secret when it comes to credit. You do not want to pay that balance off of zero. What that shows is the credit card shows us, they have zero balance. It doesn't show money being moved, doesn't show usage being moved. They give you the credit so you can spend the credit, but don't spend too much credit. I'm telling you what these banks do now. They give you credit so you can spend credit, but don't spend not enough of credit. You need to spend just within that margin. And then all of a sudden, they're going to give you some high balances. That's like you try to go ahead and apply for a credit card. You got 5 maxed out credit cards that all of them at 100%. If you got a 5,000 balance, a 10,000 balance, a 20,000 balance, a 15,000 balance, and a 2,000 balance, and all of them are at 100% maxed out utilization, that means you are just overextended yourself. So the banks looked at you as desperate when you go to apply for credit. And when they look at you as desperate, they don't have anything to deal with you. It's almost like you're going out on a date with a person who's desperate, like, they desperately wanted to go out on a date. How much likely are you going to keep that person around? Or how much likely are you going to finish that date? I'm trying to tell you this right now. The more desperate a person looks, people do not like desperality. They just don't like that. They just like, they're too desperate. Nah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'll go find somebody else. I go find somebody else who's got confidence with him. And that's what the banks look at. They look at somebody who has confidence with them, somebody who's taking those balances and keeping them low. They're able to keep them within the guidelines. And now they can officially make some moves. Now, you kept it between 1% to 7%. We're going to give you money now. That's what the banks actually look for. And that's what I'm going to talk to you tonight about. Make sure you're keeping your balances low. All negatives history has been removed, and you do not have any new inquiries, especially like anything over 6 inquiries and 8 inquiries a year. You guys really won't even want to wait down for a cool-off standpoint or go to see if you can get those inquiries removed if they do not have an account attached to it. All right? So let's start running these plays. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Let's see how we can avoid getting an inquiry. The things I'm getting ready to give you now are soft pull only. Soft pull only. If we're going to do some stacking, I'm getting ready to do loans mixed with credit cards. Soft pull only. Okay, are y'all ready? Here we go. Soft pull only. If you can go to Reach Financial, Reach, REACH, Reach Financial, they do a soft pull. Reach Financial will do a soft pull and get you as high as $40K. That means a soft pull means is it doesn't hard inquiry your credit. It pulls it enough internally to be able to take a peek at it, but not stick you with an inquiry on your file that actually hurts your points from shopping for credit. All right? Reach Financial will give you $50,000 with a soft credit check. All right? Here we go. If you guys have an account with Digital Credit Union, DCU, Digital Credit Union, if not, a lot of you need to go get an account with Digital Credit Union, because Digital Credit Union, DCU, is definitely a great alternative way to go. If I was talking to y'all, I would say, man, get your account with DCU, because DCU is definitely going to be able to give you credit both on personal and both on business, right? DCU not only does that, they do a soft credit pull, a soft credit check, and it's usually on your Equifax, if I'm not mistaken. It's on Equifax, and they will actually pull to see if they can give you like one of these, it's called a quick loan. A quick loan. And the quick loan actually gives you like $2,000 right then and there. Nothing that you have to go on ahead and try to apply for, nothing like that. They're just going to give you the quick loan. They're going to say, hey, here's your percentage. You go right there online, fill it out. They're going to give you that quick loan. That's if you're balanced. This is good credit only. Now, the one cool thing about DCU, if I recall, DCU actually allows you, they have given people with balances as low as a 600 credit score. So even if your credit score is not that high, like you're not in the upper sixes or the 700s or the 800s, DCU has approved people for that quick loan with a 600 credit score. So that's something big that they'll pull you internally for a credit score for that. So keep that in mind. All right. The next one, Security Plus Federal Credit Union. Security Plus Federal Credit Union. They're giving out $1,000 loan. Soft pull only. Soft pull only. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. This is huge. Here we go. The next one, Credit Ninjas. Credit Ninjas. Credit Ninjas. They're giving out a 5K loan. Soft pull. Okay? 5K soft pull. That'll be huge to help a lot of y'all out and stuff like that who may need, hey man, look, I don't need them to run my credit, but I'm trying to build up a little bag. If I can get something, that would be nice. Okay? Security Plus Federal Credit Union. 5K pull. I talked about this other one last time. Net Credit. Net Credit. I talked about that last week. They'll give you up to a 10K pull, a 10K on your file with a soft pull. And Net Credit actually does like bad credit too. People can have like a 500 credit score and go to Net Credit and still, or even a 400 credit score almost. And still, Net Credit will try to approve them and try to get them some money, man, up to like 10 bands off of that. So Net Credit is huge, all right, for some gameplay for y'all, all right? Here we go. The next one, Kovo Credit, Kovo Credit, Kovo Credit, Kovo Credit. All right. That's huge, man, for some of y'all who was out there for that. The next one, here we go. Stellar Fi. Stellar Fi. STELLARFI. Stellar Fi. They're doing one that is a $25,000 line of credit. That's a soft pull only as well. Stellar Fi. This is a lot of this. So if some of y'all don't know it, y'all may be just throwing some irons in the fire just to see where y'all are at. And then run some of these plays and then turn around and you're able to get a little funding because you guys are running some of these plays and they're not hard pulling you guys. And that's what we want. We want to try to keep you guys away from being a hard pull. Okay? We getting ready to get into some of the other big credit card stackings in a minute, but one more second. All right? The next one. Here we go. This is good. I want to do M1 credit card. M1. M as in Mary. 1 credit card. They're doing a soft pull as well. M1 credit card. Make sure you are checking that out, because that one will actually possibly go ahead and possibly could be a couple grand here, 5, 10 grand here, whatever. The M1 credit card is something that is definitely doing something that is personal for y'all, that y'all can really do and level up with. All right. All right. Now that is for that, right? Those are more like loans and stuff like that and credit cards. Now we're getting ready to hop over to the business credit card. This is getting ready to be a lot, y'all. The business credit card side of things, okay? Where a lot of these are soft pulls as well, like no hard pulls at all. Okay, you ready? PayVus, PayVus, PayVus Visa, PayVus Visa. All right, PayVus, PayVus Visa. That's a hard pull. Okay, I mean that's no hard pull. All right, the next one, Clearco, CLEARCO, Clearco Funding. That's no hard pull as well. Clearco Funding. Okay, let me know y'all got that. Clearco Funding. Next one. Here we go. Let me try to see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can put this on the screen for y'all. I'm trying to help y'all out. Boom. Put it on the screen. Yeah, I'm helping y'all out tonight. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'll take care of it. Clearco Funding. Here we go. It's on the screen here. Clearco Funding. Y'all see that? All right. So, Clearco Funding, you can go ahead, man, again, and allow that to bless your life, man. That's no hard pull at all. The next one after that, Clearco Funding Start. Clearco Funding Start. Next one after that, low income loans. Low income loans. Do y'all see that? Y'all be thinking I'm lying. Low income loans. Information is right there on the screen. I'm giving it to y'all. Low income loans. Okay? That's huge. Low income loans. That's another soft pull as well. Okay? Now, to the next one. Now, this is something different. For those who don't know, credibly.blockget, that's another one. That's a strong one, believe it or not, that definitely is helping change lives. Credibly.blockget. It's on the screen here. They're also in everything, man, offering a $400 bonus when you actually put with Gusto Payroll. That's huge. For those who don't know about Gusto Payroll, this is some big stuff for your business that will actually help you out. And they actually will begin to start funding you for your business payroll. So it's just not you having QuickBooks and you having all these other things. You got a lot of these other plays like this that are already ready to go for y'all. Gusto Payroll actually is help funding with people already and clients to help get them to a good funding measure. Okay. The next one after that, Divvy MasterCard. The Divvy MasterCard, DIVVY. Divvy MasterCard. This is for business. Okay. This is for business. That is a very easy approval. And Divvy will actually lend up off of not just your credit score, they will also lend up off of your banking history. So make sure and everything, man, if some of y'all saying, you know what, Lambo, I'm suffering right now with my credit, I over-leveraged myself or some things happen, Divvy MasterCard will go ahead and put some other plays to you where they will look at your banking history and give you a line extending off of the money you actually got coming into your bank account. That's huge for some of y'all who are out there who really need to go ahead and kind of pull that together. Okay? All right, so now we're going on to the next few. Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm copying and sharing. Let's go with this. Boom. That's the next one. Oh boy. Here we go. Actually, right up here. Here we go. Tillful. 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 The Tillful card. This is my notes. I'm putting them out here for y'all. I got y'all. The Tillful card will actually go on ahead and get you some stuff, man. This is how you start credit card stacking. People don't know what credit card stacking is. Let me give something. Credit card stacking first is being able to get a lot of funding in a very fast amount of time without allowing credit inquiries to negate you out of you being able to have, approvals. And that's the whole thing about this. We want y'all to have approvals. We don't want y'all to go ahead and not get any approvals at all. We want to give y'all some approvals. So Tillful card doesn't require a social security card, social security number at all. You know what they base that off of, Tillful? They base it off of your business structure and are you having business revenue? Matter of fact, these next few are pretty much revenue-based credit cards that are actually out here, okay? Matter of fact, yeah, the next few I'm getting ready to read off. Tillful card, right? That's definitely one. All right, you ready? And then Fundbox. Fundbox is the next one. Fundbox. 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 That's a soft credit card as well. Okay. So if you're looking for a soft credit check and you need to go ahead and kind of check some things out, Fundbox will be able to go ahead and approve you for as low as a 600 credit score. And they are revenue based too as well. So make sure if you're reaching like the criteria of like $5,000 a month, $3,000 or $5,000. I think Fundbox will go as low as $3,000 a month. And that will be able to kind of get you into the ball game to show you some love for Fundbox. All right. Fundbox. Fundbox. All right. All revenue. That's all it is all revenue. Okay. Now, the next one is revenue. Just like it is. REVENUED. Revenue flex line. Okay. I said it right. REVUNED. Revenue. All right. Revenue flex line. They will also give you a nice and everything, man. A nice and everything, man. Actually, here, this is the very end. Revenue. REVENUED. This is right here. There's one right here. Revenue. They will actually give you another credit line for your business as well. That's just strictly based off of revenue. All right. Not even based off of anything credit related like that. All right. The next one, number 7, Capital on Tap. That's another soft credit check. Capital on Tap. Okay. Capital on Tap. Capital on Tap for some of y'all have ran that play, man, and y'all turned around and got a bag for y'all business. And Capital on Tap didn't even really look into the business to see if y'all had revenue on here. Okay. They just gave y'all a GP on good promise. And it was just like, yo, they say that their business is structured right. We ran the comps. They give you a number right there on the screen. Like they give you an actual number, like to let you know, like, yo, this is what you pre-qualified for. That was a soft credit. And then boom, you can take that credit and get that credit card, man. And that's reports to your business credit. Okay. Number 8, Corpay. Corpay. Oh man, Corpay is huge, man. Corpay reports to the DMB. It's a MasterCard. One thing about Corpay, it is, and this is truth, it is revenue-based again. So if you have a revenue-based business and you're able to put the money through the business to allow the business to actually show those transactions, Corpay will actually send you a line of credit. And based off of how much business you got and money you got coming through your business, they will give you a line. Some of them, I've seen Corpays go up to like $80,000 for a Corpay, $50,000 and $80,000 for Corpay. So that's another huge one. Divvy, for people who don't know Divvy, I know I said Divvy earlier. Divvy and everything, man, I've seen them go as high as like $500,000-$600,000. Again, revenue based on your business that will allow you to go on ahead, man, and get you some money, man, when it's attached. So don't say, man, oh man, Lambo ain't gave us no place, man. Lambo opening up the playbook for y'all to go on ahead and run a bag up and really make some money, make some moves so y'all can have the leverage in your hand and be able to pay it. Now, the one thing about this is, let me say this real quick. Corpay, Capital on Tap, Topago, Ramp, and a few other ones, Tilful and all of them. All of these are fintech cards. For those who know what the fintech bank is, these were startup-based business cards. So that means most of the time they're going to base it off of, fintechs usually is basing it off of the revenue that you actually got coming in. So you want to be able to pay these cards off or pay the balances back within the entire month. So you got 30 days and everything. They pretty much use it as like a net 30. And they give you some high balances depending on how much revenue you got coming in. I mean, they give you, like I said, Divvy will give you all the way up to like $600K. So they give it based off of the revenue that you actually got coming into your business, but they hope that you be able to pay that back within the 30 days. If you cannot manage it within the 30 days to float it, I wouldn't suggest going on ahead and allowing any of these to be in your portfolio because you have not been able to manage that, or you're not making that type of capital back to be able to replace that. All right. The next one after Corpay, Idea Financial. Idea Financial, just like it is, just like an idea. IDEA Financial. They are definitely giving out some serious money with no credit check as well for your business. This is some stuff, man. We're trying to just give y'all something so y'all can take this and run with this, okay? They give y'all some stuff for your business, and then you can do whatever you need to do with this to make a move, all right? Ramp, I talked about this last week, RAMP. Ramp is a no credit check as well, okay? Ramp is a no credit check as well. Listen, this is the stuff that allows you to get placed into position so that you can get yourself some other moves and make some moves, okay? All right, so I'm going to switch this up. I'm not going to go into these. Well, I'm going to actually go into these two. Because these two are important. Okay, let me know and everything, man. Let me know y'all still with me on here, man, because we're rocking and rolling, making sure that we get y'all together on here. Okay. So Torpago, Torpago. I talked about Torpago just a little bit the last time. Torpago. Okay. So let me get this right. Torpago is a fintech as well. It is revenue based for Torpago, Torpago. That is, they can give you 50K, 80K, 60K, whatever it is. It's revenue based though. Keep that in mind, okay? The next one after that, Carrot Card, K-A-R-A-T, Carrot Card. That is another one that will literally go on ahead, and it's no credit check as well. That card, if I'm not mistaken, is actually like a titanium card when it actually comes to you. And Carat Card usually funds off a credit line with Carat Card. So make sure and everything, man, if you're out there with Carat Card, Karat, you're able to go on ahead and get to that website and get logged in and be able to apply for that. And usually they want a little history, man, but if not, Carat is another easy one to actually get and obtain. So don't go on ahead, man, and kind of be overwhelmed or shocked if something does happen, okay? All right, now, these two that I'm getting ready to give you, okay? These two I'm getting ready to give you right now. If you are in real estate or you're inquiring to go into real estate, okay? You're inquiring to go into real estate. This is for you. If there's something that you've been looking up and trying to figure out, like, Lambo, I'm inquiring to go into real estate using my business credit. What can I do? All right, here we go. Airbnb funding. Airbnb funding. Okay. I'm telling you. What's up, Jay Ford? I see you in the building, man. What's up, Lambo, man? Good to see you in here, man. I see you, man. I got cards for days I can recommend. Bro, I just spelled out so many right now. We're going to definitely, Jay Ford, if you can tap in, we'll put them on there, man. Whatever you got, man, we're going to definitely go ahead and put it up there too, man. All right? So I just pulled out so many cards on them right now. I hope they're going to get it. They better get it. Shout out to my guy Croc too, man. Croc had an awesome wedding, passive income, Croc. This past weekend, man, the soldier got married. Thank you, man. The Pin Group, man, and Croc, man, y'all have been UJ Ford, credit pastor, Mark, all of y'all, man, have been amazing. Even I got a chance to see my guy Rashawn Bay, Pastor Rashawn Bay, man, for Croc's wedding over the weekend, man. Definitely, y'all looked amazing. Croc, he looked amazing. I loved it. To seeing all of them, man, flowing black excellence was beautiful down there. So shout out and everything, man, to Jay Ford, man, in the crew, and get my guy down the aisle. Now, Jay Ford, you next. So I'm shout out to you and everything, man, for you definitely doing what you're doing, man, on your journey and get ready to embark and jump across that broom. So shout out for you on that. Okay, yeah. So this is real estate right here. Airbnb funding. Okay. The next one after that is New Silver. Just like it is on the screen. New Silver. You're looking to get into the real estate. You want to get there. You don't want nobody checking your credit. Airbnb funding and as well as New Silver. Those are the two that will get you some real estate funding and put you in position where you can make a couple moves. I hear a lot of people talk about, where do I go for this? Where do I go for that? Man, Lambo, rolling the playbook out for y'all today because I want to see y'all win, okay? So these are the two real estate investing funding. Airbnb funding as well as New Silver. New Silver. Y'all can go to the websites and definitely go ahead and tap into that, and that will definitely bless your life. All right, here we go. Now, this is business loan funding. If you're looking for business funding, we're going to roll out some stuff for you, okay? We're going to roll out some stuff for you. Y'all ready? Here we go. I love this, man. Y'all don't know how much Lambo love this. I really, really love this type of stuff because this really goes on ahead and does some stuff for me. All right, here we go. National Business Capital. National Business Capital. You guys are not hip to that. That's a soft credit check. National Business Capital. They really pulling out some serious bread with National Business Capital, man. I've watched them, how they have done business loans, and they have really approved a lot of people who nobody ever thought that they would actually approve. They approved them for that. National Business Capital is one of them. The next one, South End Capital. South End Capital. Like we're going down the south side, going on the south end. South End Capital, that's a soft credit check too. So this is something that you guys are getting for your business that is allowing your business to be able to say, the money is out there, the resources out there, I just need to know where to go get it. Boom, it's right here on the screen. South End Capital with a soft credit check will also allow you to get you a loan, okay? So check into that. The next one, Mulligan Funding. Mulligan Funding. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. Mulligan Funding, they'll do you something, man, as low as a 550 and a 600 with Mulligan Funding. Right here on the screen. Mulligan. Mulligan Funding. That is another soft credit. So make sure if you guys are looking at that you guys are able to say, oh, wow, I didn't know that I can go get money for my business and then turn around and flip it from that and put it into some of these other plays, some of these passive plays that are actually making you money, that is allowing you to make money so that you can do some of these other things that you need to do. So Mulligan Funding is another good resource that you can have. All right, we're moving on. ARF Financial. ARF Financial. They definitely do soft credit checks. I'm trying to tell you this right now. ARF Financial is definitely doing soft credit checks and they're cashing out money. Okay. Everything that I'm giving y'all is something that y'all going to be able to go ahead, cash out money, run the play, and like really be able to take a hold of. Okay. So ARF Financial, definitely check them out. Okay. The next one, Smart Biz Loans. Smart Biz Loans. This is another one. You can go ahead there, go see if your business can apply. It's a soft credit check. It's not hurting you. It's not pulling nothing. It's not pulling your Experian. It's not pulling your Equifax. It's a soft credit check. Boom. And then if something happens and they come back with the information, you can run a play with this. Okay. Again, I told y'all this is going to be a lot of information. I'm here for y'all because I really want to go ahead and make sure that we're really running these plays and running these plays right, okay? And running these plays to where you guys are actually benefiting off of this. I'm not just sitting here just saying this. I want to make sure y'all are benefiting off of this and able to make a move, all right? So next one up. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Uplift Capital. Uplift Capital. Uplift Capital. That's another soft check. It's another soft check. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Uplift Capital, do not, bruh, they'll give y'all some money. What's the other one? The other one is besides Uplift that'll give you on the business side, on the personal side is Upstart. Upstart will give you something, and Upstart does no credit check on a personal side. And you have the other one, Upgrade. Upgrade on a personal will give you some money on a personal too. So you got Upstart, Upgrade on a personal, Upstart and Upgrade, and then you got Uplift on the business. There's a lot of plays, y'all, that y'all could be running that is not pulling y'all credit. They're not damaging y'all to anything, and they're really allowing y'all to get into the game so where y'all can actually go ahead and take advantage of some of these plays out here. All right? Next one. Guidant Financial. Guidant Financial. Guidant. Guidant Financial. That's another soft pull. That is another soft pull. I'm telling y'all what I know. They'll definitely soft pull you in a minute and turn around, give you a little pre-qualified. Dude, it's really easy for you. You don't even have to worry about it. Guidant Financial will do a soft pull if you're trying to run a business play for business funding, and get you some cool stuff with them as well. All right. Next up, Sellers Funding. Sellers Funding, SELLERS. Sellers Funding. That's another one that will get you another soft pull that will help take you out from where you're at and put you into the place of where you need to be. All right. So that is huge. That is me giving this out to you because I do believe that this will actually help change your life if need be. All right. Now, BHG Financial, another good business off loan. Yeah, we talked about that last week too on the show. Jay Ford, that BHG. Oh my God, healthcare financial, man. I remember before they changed the site, BHG, you used to could get it right there on the site. You didn't have to wait for the phone call for verification or nothing like that. BHG, technically, wherever you at, they'll give you up to $200,000-300,000, really up to $400,000 with BHG. I'm telling you what I know. They'll give you some money if your specs are right. And I've actually had clients who ran that play. Shout out to Jay Ford. He also ran that play too as well. Shout out to the big homie and stuff like that. BHG has been one of them that we were on one of the first ones talking about it. Matter of fact, I brought it to my guy, Radical Marketer. I don't know if you guys know who the Radical Marketer is, man. Follow him on YouTube. Amazing, amazing plays, man. Definitely, man. Me and my guy, Life for a Business. We went on ahead, man, and gave him that play. And he took off with that play. I mean, every time we looked around, I mean, everybody was running a BHG play. And then we went like almost like months later, we had people asking like, dude, did you hear about this? I'm like, we the one that brought it to Radical. I learned it on Radical. I'm like, we bought it to Radical, you know, but took that play, ran it. And like I said, I remember when you didn't even need the phone call in. You could do everything right there at the click of a button and got your approval. They gave you the business loan and the credit card at the exact same time. The exact same time. There were so many people running the play and getting the money till they had to say, oh, no, we got to slow this down and do the phone call verification and then, kind of walk you through the process. So, yeah, definitely BHG is definitely one of them. That is definitely a good softball play for those and everything who needs to know that. Okay, so let's talk about they trying to give me more money. Hey, take it. The interest rates high as heck, though, but take it. Tell them you got more stuff to do. Tell them you got more plays to run, Jay Ford. You getting ready to get married, so take it. You're gonna need it. Yeah. So, if you can, remember I talked about last week, man. I wish I don't even have any notes. I'm a freestyle from last week, what I told y'all. I talked to y'all about the best egg play, BESTEGG, best egg play. I talked to y'all about that last week. They're giving y'all up to $50K. They're going to give you the pre-approval first. And then you can do one or two things. You can lock your TransUnion, go to your TransUnion once the pre-approval is populated, and then have them run the play. And then you don't get the hard pull or nothing like that. Now, the way that you find out for best egg, they're going to, if you go to the site, type in the max 50K, and then if you come back and you tell them, like, hey, what is it used for, debt consolidation or whatever the case may be, I always say reconstruction. Reconstruction brings the value of a house up, which allows the banks to actually go ahead and approve your application a lot more when you actually do say reconstruction. You understand? So you're doing some sort of renovation. So banks usually like to go ahead and give money off of that more than just, hey, I'm just trying to just go ahead and pay down debt, or I'm trying to go ahead and buy a car. They really want something that they can leverage against. And real estate is always something that they can leverage against. The next one, so that was best egg. Here, I put it in the comments for y'all. I'll put it in the comments for y'all so y'all actually have it. All right. Best Egg. Boom. That's bestegg.com. So make sure you guys go ahead, see if you guys can definitely tap into that one as well. All right. Now, the next one after that, already told y'all, you can actually get to the app, and that is SoFi. SoFi, the SoFi, they're giving up to like 100K, and you can do that. And actually, the rates are pretty more better than Best Egg. I like their rates at SoFi a lot better, but I know Best Egg, when you see that chart come up, like if you put the information in, you hit submit, and then they have several different options that you can do per month. When you see that come up, you got that loan. I'm telling you, if you don't see that come up, don't go through with that app. You ain't got that loan. That means that you deny. If they don't show you like the little terms and the breakdown of the charts with Best Egg. SoFi is the exact same way as well. They work the exact same way, man. So you go on SoFi, man, go choose for personal loans or something like that, and then turn around, put the information in. And SoFi go ahead and run your bag, man, up to 100 grand. And they're going to come with the options and show you and stuff like that, man, what you would like to select. And then once you select that, you can go on ahead and really go on ahead and make a move. All right. So now, next things up. Two things I want to go ahead and talk about. Two things I want to talk about. Y'all ready? All right. So this is a huge credit card stack move. For those who don't know, Amex, American Express. American Express. This is the ultimate credit card stack rule with American Express. American Express will give you 14 cards with one hard pull. 14 cards with one hard pull. You got to know how to do it. You got to start with your personal first. You can run all 5 cards on your personal. This is true. This is true facts. If you have 2 registered businesses, I'm giving y'all some serious sauce now, right? This is Lambo talking to y'all. 2 registered businesses, right? With the possibility of 3 registered businesses. You can go run off on the business side, right? You can run off on the business side. Another 4 to 5 cards a piece. So you can do 5 on the personal. Go pick out the 5 you want. So once you get approved for the first one, go pick out 4 more. I'm talking about within like the same day, if not the same week. This is a huge play for Amex. Trying to tell y'all what I know. I ain't telling y'all because Lambo on here just talking. This is one of the best credit card stacking that you can get is with the Amex. So say if you get on personal, and then you got stuff on personal, then you move to the business. Okay, that's the way to do it. That way you only get one inquiry, and you can do 2 to 3 different businesses on there, and they're gonna approve the other different businesses as well, even with you being the guarantor for the personal. Yeah, and needless to say, they're gonna pay y'all off just right. So say you turn around and you go get 5 cards. You go get 5 cards on your personal, right? So say you get, and I'm gonna start naming them off, right? Say you get a mixture between charge and credit. So say if you get the American Express Platinum, right? So you want the American Express Platinum. You go grab that. Then you go grab the American Express Gold, right? That's a game changer play. Then you go grab the American Express Rose. That's a game changer right there. Then you go and you grab the American Express Blue Cash. That's a game changer right there. Then you come back and you say, well, you know what, Lambo, I don't know if I heard him right. You grab the Platinum, you grab the Gold, you grab the Rose, you grab the business, the Blue Cash. The Blue Cash is the only credit card line that they have. That's an actual credit line. Then you come back and you get the Plum. You go get the American Express Plum card. So you got the Platinum, the Gold, the Rose, the Plum, and you got the Cash, the Blue Cash. That's 5 personal credit cards. You go to the business side. You run off the exact same play for the business side, but now they have like the American Express Business Cash. Then you can get the American Express Platinum card. Then you may want like the American Express, like, I can't even think of that, Premier Platinum card or something like that for the business. And then you may want to go ahead and get another Blue Cash card. It doesn't matter. You can run those same plays on the business side as well as you did the personal. The same day, if not the same week. So you can have a possibility of just between your business and just that, 10 cards, 10 cards between that. God forbid you got another business. You got another business and you add that to that. So say, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to say, for kicks and purposes, say I got, instead of, I don't know, Fisherman's Wharf Financial, right? And then I also got like, let's say I got a GMC Unlimited Consultants or something like that, you do the GMC Unlimited as well as the Fisherman's Wharf. And there are 2 businesses, both registered to you, and you can literally pop off nothing but rounds of funding. So you go get 4 on one, 5 on the other one, 5 on your personal. 5 on personal, 5 on one of the business, 4 on the other business. That's your 14 cards right there. They'll pop you all 14 cards with Amex in a heartbeat. All right? Now, with Amex, okay, let me say this about popping off the 14 cards. You can get it within the same day or the same week. Doesn't matter. You ain't got to wait a year, 6 months, or anything else. With Amex, though, you got to remember the limits on the cards. They will start structuring your limits down, okay? They're structuring your limits down just a little bit more because they're not going to give you a high limit. You understand? Especially like they don't even understand who you are right now. They're still trying to figure out who you are. So they have to go ahead and they got to trust you with your limits. Please, please, please do not over leverage on that. If they found out that you are over leveraged and something happens, when they shrink one limit, they're going to shrink all the limits. They're going to shrink all the limits. They're going to shrink all the limits. So make sure, Amex, you take care of them. If you take care of them, they're going to take care of you. Also with Amex, there is actually a line of credit with Amex. Amex got their own American Express checking account as well as an American Express line of credit with them. Okay? That's truly an amazing feature that y'all can use that will really go ahead and help save some of y'all's life. Again, for some of y'all are saying, well, Lambo, what can I actually do? People don't even know this. Amex got a partnership with Venmo. Venmo, for those who got a Venmo account, you want to take a line of credit off and actually not go ahead and get charged by it. You connect your Amex to the Venmo account and then send the money through Venmo from whoever you want to send it to, and they don't even charge you a fee. There actually is a special section on the Venmo account just for that Amex, just for that. It's some game for y'all, man, who out there who would like to know how to pull that money off and sending money back and forth, and it's not in everything just in the credit standpoint. Also, if you want to, with the Amex, they were doing it, and then they tried to rechange some things up. Plastiq, everybody knows this. I talk about it all the time. Plastiq, Plastiq. Plastiq actually used to take all of your bills, put all your credit cards on it, pay your business accounts with your credit cards. You can still do it. And it just changed the structure of Amex, I think, as of recently. So I think only certain ones will allow you to change it and everything, man, with the Amex. But Plastique, you can go take credit cards, go pay your people with your credit card. So don't never say, oh, man, I can't go in ahead, man, and I can't use a credit card to pay people with and stuff like that, man. No, that's a lie. You just don't know how to do it. Plastique is something that you can take your credit cards, take your business bank account, make payments, and then get the credit on your Plastique, which Plastique will give you a line of credit for over 100K as well. So you get paid for taking your business credit, running the play to go get the credit cards, then connect the credit cards to your Plastique account. You can even set up your ADP as well with Plastique. And now you can actually pay yourself or pay other people with that. Now you're keeping a payroll record and turn around and you can go ahead and run a play. Now you're paying the bills and everything, man, with your credit card and collecting the points and collecting the cash back rewards off of paying your own business, off of paying your own bills, off of paying things that you do each and every single month that are actually going ahead, man, and help take you to another level. I'm telling you, man, don't sleep on Plastique. They're definitely one of them that has been a game changer and it has been allowing people to go ahead and move to the next level. Now, some of y'all are still trying to figure it out. Lambo, what do I do? Where do I go? This is another game changer for y'all. All right? I'm giving some stuff out for y'all. I love y'all out here. Y'all should know this. That's why I'm giving you all of this fire stuff, because I want y'all to see this. If you get a Chase card, Chase is only going to follow the 524 rule. All right? For those who don't know this, the 524 rule. The 524 rule is, and everything, man, they only allow you to have 5 cards within 24 months. 5 cards within 24 months. So, what Chase don't tell you is, but what Lambo getting ready to tell you is, if you're running the Amex play, that's one inquiry. Run it the same time you run the Chase play. Now, you go get the Chase Inc., the Chase Freedom, and I can't even think of the other Chase Premier, Chase Premier. Oh, gosh, Chase Unlimited. You go run the other plays between personal and business. And now you're only going to be showed 1, and you done popped off 4 more cards for Chase, which Chase usually only allows you to really do 1 inquiry, even though you're actually getting the other cards. And then you combine, like 20 of them at this point. You got 14 literally from Amex on 1 between your personal, run it through your personal first, and then the other 2 through the business. And then you came and popped off a few on Chase's side. And you still follow into the 524 rule because none of them have reported yet. This is how you continue to keep doing this thing. And you only got 2 inquiries on there reporting. It's how you keep doing this thing. It's how you keep getting to the next level when you're actually doing the credit card stacking the right way and actually allowing this thing to work for you than actually work against you. All right? Jay Ford says, as far as credit goes, Nassau Federal Union, yes, Nassau will pull you in a heartbeat, right? And when they give you the soft pull, the thing about NASA, here we go. Jay Ford, this is something I can bounce this stuff off of as well. Thing about NASA, they're gonna pull that file. They show you the heart. They show you and me and Audrey, we talked about that when Audrey was on here about Nassau Federal Credit Union, Jay Ford. They take that approval, show you the line of credit, and then they'll say, okay, yeah, accept it. Now send us proof. So whatever you put on that application, you better be able to back up with documentation of proof of your money that you are actually making. And they're going to want to see that documentation. But that's something even quick too. If I told y'all, man, I'm giving y'all so much game right now. If I told y'all that you can have a Plastique account and an ADP account, You can make your own pay statements and bank statements with that. So now you actually have something you can put in your QuickBooks as well. And now when the banks and everything, man, go to lend you money, you already have it right there available, and you got everything in front of you. But as well, you can actually go make the statement for Nassau, send it off, since you actually have an account with ADP, and actually you can get through the verification process. That's easy. That's really easy. So there's more than one way to skin that. You just need to know how to actually do it, okay? Truist Bank, yeah. More than one card, one hard pull, and a soft pull to see how much you qualify for. That's facts. We was, man, yeah, J4, we had to have you on that show, man, with us and Audrey. We talked about the Truist play too, about Truist actually doing that, giving a soft pull, and then they've been kind of like trying to be lenient now on some of their actual bank product plays that they were actually doing. But actually Truist is still a good place for small businesses. You got a Truist in your area, man, you got to go. There's no other play that you cannot go ahead, man, and not do a Truist play and do the line of credit with Truist as well. Because Truist is giving money based on your business. For those and everything, man, who's been wanting to run a car loan play, Truist has been running a huge car loan play through them as well. So make sure, matter of fact, Audrey said on his channel that he went through Truist for his car loan. If you guys were on here and caught that and stuff like that, man, and that's who he turned around, man, and when he got his loan through for the business card, the business card that he had wanted. So make sure you guys are definitely tapped in, because that is definitely another bank that's been on fire. I'm going to tell you another bank that's been on fire, man. KeyBank. K-E-Y, KeyBank. KeyBank is doing these no-doc loans. Killing it. 100K. They popping them off, man. 100K. Popping them off, man. Yeah, J4 Amex is fire. We had to break that play down for him, bro. KeyBank is running off no-doc loans, and they're getting you up to 100K. Wells Fargo is still running the soft credit pull play that allows you to get the soft credit card, business card, and then also allows you to get the line of credit on your personal. They've been running the same play too as well. Another one has been Citizens Bank. I talked about this the last time. Citizens Bank. No, they just changed Citizens Bank. I take that back. They just changed Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank now does a hard pull. There's a hard pull on Equifax. But Citizens Bank will give you a business credit line, business credit card as well. So that's a good one. FNBO. FNBO does the pre-approval, both personal and business. FNBO. And they'll show you exactly what the limit is for both of them. Right there on the soft pull, it's going to show you. Same thing like Truist does and stuff. And like Nassau, they're definitely going to go ahead and run that play for you too as well. So FNBO definitely has been running plays, and they're going to continue to keep running plays. J4, and I see you, man. J4, yeah. Forgot about Marcus by Goldman. Yes. So the GM credit card, matter of fact, Marcus Goldman Sachs is actually the Apple Card. For those who are familiar with that, that is backed by them. The Apple Card is backed by Marcus Goldman Sachs. The GM card, the Cadillac card, Chevrolet, all of that, like those are backed by Marcus Goldman Sachs, and they're all soft pulls. And Jay Ford, I know he put it in there, but you already know, man. When we own it, we own it. Those are all soft pulls too. If you don't have your iPhone, for those and everything, people who don't have iPhones, I really pray for y'all. I really do. I really, 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 really pray for y'all, because y'all don't know what y'all missing out on. You understand? Y'all haven't experienced life till you got your iPhone. I understand a lot of y'all are Android lovers and everything else. That's cool. Y'all still cool with me. You know, J4, yeah, I'm talking about you right now. Don't worry about it. You're still my boy, but we good, man. You're my guy, man. But if you are not an iPhone carrier, please go get your iPhone carrier, because Apple credit card, the Apple card, as well as I talked about it on Finance Friday, on probably like the Finance Friday before, the Apple card, not only and everything, man, is doing that. They released a product with Apple now. Now they're doing a pay over time, pretty much like they released two products actually. So they released a pay over time, like Klarna. Klarna has a pay over time agreement and stuff like that, like a line of credit or something like that with them. So not only you can get the Apple card, which is a credit card, now you can get the line of credit as well. And Apple, I told y'all what they did in 4 days. They did over $1 billion when they released their high yield interest savings account through Apple, what you're getting up to like 4 or 5%, what APY for a high yield interest savings account through Apple. Apple released all of that. I haven't seen Google release anything else like that yet. I don't know what's going on with Androids and stuff like that. I'm still trying to figure them out. The only time Android is good for, and people are finding this out, man, is when you need a backup phone. When we're waiting on our iPhones to get service, when we're waiting on our iPhones to come in, that's when we may use the Android phone. And most of us are frustrated with these Android phones. I'm trying to take this right now. Most of us are frustrated with these Android phones. It's so bad, BOJ, shout out to BOJ. He turned around and had to go get an Android phone because for the FinTalk, for those who are in FinTalk, you got to download the app with the VPN. So make sure you actually got a VPN for that, because that app is going to continuously to keep resetting, needs a reset, download. If you got an iPhone, I'm trying to tell you this right now, it's going to continuously to keep going out like you have just made the biggest thing in your life. So I'm trying to tell you this right now. I want y'all to, if you got an Android, you can use an Android for FinTalk, or you need to give it to your little kid or some little kid at school or some mailman who's actually outside and looks like he's having a bad day and he needs to drop it off at the first trash can he can find. Then you give your Android to him. That's who you give your Android to, that mailman that can drop it in the trash can, and he knows faster than you know. I'm just joking out there. Look, we're not making fun of y'all Android lovers out there like that. I'm just ragging y'all coattail just a little bit because I was a diehard Android lover. Now, for those and everything, no, man, I'm a diehard iPhone lover, man. Love my iPhone. So shout out and everything to y'all. But yes, Apple rolled out those four. The Apple credit card, as well as the Apple pay over time line of credit, as well as the Apple high yield savings account. If you're not taking advantage of that, please take advantage of that, especially the high yield savings account. We're all up on education here. We're all up on spreading love here so that you guys can actually see this, so y'all can level up on a whole nother level, because we truly desire to actually make sure you guys get to the next level by any means necessary and give that for y'all. The trick is that you freeze your account after you apply and save the hard pull. Yeah. J4, I don't know where you was at earlier, man, but we was talking about that. And I actually told people, man, about what was it, Best Egg or one of them, when they actually get the approval to go and freeze the account. So when they freeze the account, that literally go ahead and eliminates that hard pull, and they can save that inquiry on that file, and the card actually still generates and pop up, man. So yeah, J4, you already know, man. We own it, man. For Apple Card and Marcus, yes. Apple Card and Marcus and Golden Sap, yes, you can definitely do that for both of them, because it will definitely help out, and even for Best Aid too. You guys can definitely do that, man. My baby say, you used to be an Android lover yourself, sir. I was an Android lover until I found out that iPhone, man, had way more better features and way more easier features. And I wasn't stuck waiting for things to load. It just loads quick. Android looked like they waiting on the moon to turn back to like what you call that? The sunset moon or whatever, when the moon turns, the eclipse. You're waiting on the eclipse with the Android. And I get it. You're waiting on the eclipse with the Android for it to load. And I didn't like that. I wanted service right now. And Apple's been producing that, man, service. So yeah, baby, you already know there's tricks to this game. Ha ha. Yes, it is, Jay Ford. Yes, it is. Jay Ford is on. I still love my Android. Hey, bro, love your Android. Love your Android till your Android, man, continues to show you love back. Because I was in love with my Android, and my wife knows that. Hey, man, that was my Android. I'm trying to tell you. That was my thing. Yeah, she's right. You are a Samsung man to be exact. I was a Samsung man. I love Android. The phones actually did some justice, and I was actually able to get through. But now, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I can go back, man. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to try to convince me, because my boy, he got the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and I just be looking at that phone and I'll be like, hey, bro, that phone moving too slow, man. He can't even click on certain stuff. I can click on my phone. He can't click on his phone. I'm sitting there looking at him like, nah, bro, you working too hard, man. You working too hard. I got to send it to my phone just to click on it, just so we can sit back in here and open it up and get on with the process and stuff like that. But yeah, that was me and everything, man. At one point, it is what it is. Hey, I'm a free man and everything, man. Thank God I am free. But yeah, listen, that was a lot of plays. Hopefully tonight, y'all got a chance to really tap into a lot of those plays. And like I said, that's a small snippet. I got so many more plays, man, when it comes to funding and when it comes to credit card stacking and how to do this thing, that it'll blow your mind. Like I said, you can get 2 with FNBO right back off the bat. Truist will give you a couple of them. Amex will give you up to 14 if you got a couple of different businesses. And talk about it in one setting. And believe it or not, JP Morgan Chase will turn around. They'll throw you a few, man, as well. Plus, you got the soft pulls that just come right in, and they just really, really, really bless your life, man, and show you some love. So, yeah, those soft pull plays is where I'm at, man, between personal and business, so y'all guys can level up and maximize your credit as well as maximizing your time, so you can get more bang for your buck. I'm trying to tell you this right now. I may make my second phone an iPhone. LOL. There you go, Jay Ford. I tell you what, Jay Ford, before you buy that iPhone, I may have that to be your wedding present. Just because I don't want you to second guess it. And I know if Lambo give you it, I already know. Look, my baby said, there you go, Jay Ford. Just because I don't want you to second guess it. I want you to be able to open it up, man, after wedding night and be like a gift from Lambo and an iPhone, and just be able to embrace it. You know, you may stare at it and go into a trance a little bit. Like, you know, this is everything that I needed. And when you see how fast it start moving, you be like, I should have been had you. And then you're going to take a look at that other Android, and you're going to set it down. Just as you're doing when you get married, Jay Ford. You know, the old saying says, and it was scriptural, you know, when I was a boy, I thought as a boy. But when I became a man, I put away what? My childish things. And that Android is one of them childish things that you just need to put away. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We forgive you, Jay Ford. We forgive everybody out there with your Androids. We totally forgive y'all. We love y'all out there with them Androids. I pray for y'all out there with these Androids. I know we just joking. Ain't nobody going on there and going in there, man. Look, he say he's in tears, man. Hey, man, you know we're having fun on here, man. I just really like to have fun and make this a fun time and a great experience for y'all. Listen, hopefully y'all enjoyed tonight. It's a lot of information. I know you're probably going to have to go back, unpack it, really go ahead and kind of get into it even more. And Jay Ford did an amazing job of being able to go ahead, man, and bounce off other plays that y'all could be running as well that are soft pulls that are really, really, really helping people change the game. Listen, I have definitely loved this show, love this place where I have been at, man, almost the last 2 hours, man, of being able to give y'all information after information, man. This is what the Leverage Show is about, being able to level up on every single level of your life. And I want y'all to continue to keep leveling up. Don't make no excuses Only make results and allow those results to be able to speak for you and definitely help change your life. I'm trying to tell you this, what I know, man. It has changed my life. I've helped change the countless lives of many other people. And now we're helping to change each other's lives so you can go out and you guys can be more productive in whatever that you're doing. Again, watch this replay over and over again and make sure that we are definitely tapped in. I think Thursday night, Jay Ford, if I'm not mistaken, he's up Thursday night on the Leverage Show. So shout out and everything, man, for the big homie Jay Ford coming back to the Leverage Show for Thursday night show. So y'all do not want to miss that show on Thursday night. Listen, I love you guys. Make sure you guys are definitely staying safe out here, man. Definitely doing whatever you got to do, man. And getting out, getting right. My baby said, come on and drink your tea. Y'all, you already know. I'm definitely going to be drinking tea. I got more, all of this stuff and everything, man, else right here, man. So I'm definitely been blessed tonight. Y'all seen me sipping and having a good time, man. So thank y'all for that. Make sure, again, like I said, you guys definitely tap in Thursday night, man. I can't wait to go ahead and welcome back to the show our guy, Jay Ford, in the Pink Group, because they have definitely have blessed and changed our lives. Definitely being connected with the Leverage Show, and can't wait to have him back in front of you guys. Listen, make sure you guys have an amazing, great night. Continues to stay focused, continuously to keep pushing yourself forward, continuously to keep writing out that game plan, and not just that, running the play and executing the play, because again, that is what we are here for, making sure you guys execute the play. All right, listen, we love you guys. Till Thursday night when Jay Ford comes to the show, we will see you right back on this broadcast. So much till next time. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And thank you for tuning in to another edition of The Leverage Show. I'm out of here.